Hi, welcome to Watcher DM. I'm Gabriel. Today we're continuing our series on the Tome of Adventure Design, revised edition by Matt Finch at Mythmere Games. Some pretty great credits on this book with some amazing artists. Russell J. Cohn edited, and the layout was by Susie Mosby. Kind of gone over that before. We are continuing today our exploration of the monster creation section, which starts on page 87. Now, I want to kind of take stock of what we've done here, because I'm pretty sure we've covered dragons, was our last episode. Elementals was our first episode. We've done mist creatures. I can spell. I seem to recall doing an ooze, and we did plants. So we are 5 creatures deep into using this to create critters. Now, unofficially, I also did a verminous creatures exploration with Waco Matrixo. It was a live stream. We actually drew the creatures. It was really fun. We plan on doing that again, although the target for that was Mothership. So, just as a kind of call out that you don't need to use this just for fantasy, even though the book is definitely fantasy themed. You can kind of take these ideas and run with them. Anyway, normally I would roll for the type of creature we're going to get, and we're going to try that today. I got 72. Oh, 72 is Planar. So a creature we haven't done yet. Set that aside. And we're just going to put Planar. So this will be a creature from another plane of existence or another dimension. And, I just realized that right here tells you what the pages are. So 130 is where the Planar creature tables can be found. One of the purposes of this series was for me to become familiar with kind of navigating this book and using it for stuff. So if you see the process change as I kind of discover new ways to use the book, that's what that is. And I hope that me learning in front of you is helping you find good ways to use this book as well. All right, so Planar creatures. Planar creatures are monsters having their origin or home in another dimension, reality, or plane of existence. There are 5 basic divisions of Planar creatures. Angels aren't really covered since we're focusing on monsters to fight during the course of an adventure. Find it a little offensive that you can't fight angels, but okay, I'll bite. Let's go, Matt. What are we doing here? I like that he says we don't have angels, but then dark angels are like right at the top of the list. So we're going to roll for the category of Planar creature. 6. It is a dark angel. So let's write down. Dark angel. Dark angels are the tempters and plotters of demonic and fiendish realms. They have basically human appearance, but with more and more demonic hints. If the Dark Angel is engaged in infiltrating human society or tempting people into evil deeds, it will likely do its best to conceal or downplay the demonic hint. So demonic hints for Dark Angels is, you roll 2 die here. So we rolled a 76 and a 33. So I'm going to write down 76 and 33. 76 here is strange skin color. Jet black, red. This might just be a tinge of color, or it might be quite noticeable. Let's do dark blue skin, just to give it something concrete. And then 33, oop, special attack form is Exhaled Cloud. Oops. And the Exhaled Cloud, we roll for the effect on table 279, which I think is a little deeper in the book here. So let's see if there's anything else. I guess not. It's just those two features. So let's go look at 279 and see if we can figure out what this effect is. This Exhaled Cloud. Okay, special attack types. Here we go. So that gives us a 39. And we'll just roll over to... Ooh, Drain Experience. Interesting. The special attack causes the victim to lose 1 or possibly 2 levels of experience. This is generally a feature of undead creatures that suck away the victim's life energy, as opposed to creatures who affect memory, likely sucking away a set number of experience points rather than a level. Interesting. A monster with this sort of level drain should be associated with life, death force, in some way, if it is not undead. And I think in this case, this is going to be a de-aging cloud. So it does cause them to lose experience levels. Lose 1 level. But it also makes them younger, I think. Is this maybe is a dark angel of growth? Could be a cool idea. Let's try flipping some of these values and see what we get here. I think we go back to 130 to get to our angels here. Okay, so this was a 2. So let's flip some of these values here. We'll change this to a 20. Oh, 20 is still a dark angel, so it doesn't matter, still a dark angel. And let's flip the 76. Will be a 67. Speaks with a hiss. Speech echoes almost imperceptibly or other strange form of speech. Speaks with a hiss. I wonder if this might be cool if it was like maybe it like speaks with the voice of someone familiar to you, or if it even doesn't speak at all and its words erupt from your mouth, which actually sounds like kind of a cooler feature here. So that's kind of where that would take me, my ideas on that. And then 33, I think we're still in the exhaled cone. Oh, is it? It's cone, not cloud. My bad. But let's see what happens when we do the 93 on the special effects table here. We need 279. Let's go back to our 279 table. And we want to be kind of late in the table. 93. Strength loss. I like that. The attack drains 1 or more points of strength from the victim. Yeah, that tracks. So 93. Strength loss. You know, this honestly kind of feels relatively similar. I think you could actually probably join most of these things together. And maybe what it is like, You could do some cool things with like perceiving the angel, because it's like a dark angel, right? So like maybe if you are facing away from the angel when the cone hits you, you roll a charisma save or you lose strength as your cowardice turns your bones to jelly. And if you are facing him and you make a wisdom save, and if you fail, you lose a level as you de-age and kind of become a younger version of yourself. Could be a cool way to do it. I think you could mix dark blue skin and speaks with a hiss, or uses your... I really like the idea of projecting their words into your mouth. I think that's awesome, so I'd probably use that for this guy. Anyway, planar elements, or planar creatures, that is what I've got today. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. We're going to keep doing this series. Apparently, we have quite a few left to go. If you enjoy this series, you should check out the other videos in it. Please, like, subscribe, share with your friends, whatever. And if you just want to support Watcher DM, you can go to our website at watcherdm.com or go and join our Patreon, where I promise I will start adding custom content for Patreon people. Pinky swear. Yeah. Thanks for playing.